got it set up to 10 now, so it should be a little bit clearer.
All right. I'm ready when you are. And we welcome you into Fayetteville. We've got 7th grade basketball here tonight. Woodland and Hellstern. First of 2 games. We'll have a Woodland and Central game here coming up in just a little bit in the 8th grade. Here to jump the ball. And the opening tip-off won by Woodland. The Colts with possession here early, and we're going to have a quick foul against the Heroes. The Hellstern Heroes. It's a middle school out of Springdale. Central Junior High coming up here in just a bit. Here's an inbound pass to go down low to Kenzie Louise, and her little hook shot's good. 8 seconds in, Woodland on the board. The Colts lead 2-0. Heroes have it stolen away in the backcourt. Here's Stringer going back the other way for Woodland. Her left-handed layup is good, and it's 4-0. The Colts out to a great start here.
Very fast start.
Heroes get it into the front court. They work it down low, put a shot up, and it's blocked out of bounds by Louise. That was Gina Bobo with the shot, and it'll stay with Hellstern in the front court. 6-minute quarters, 5:30 to play here in the first. An inbound pass, the Heroes get a shot up. That goes off the top of the backboard, no good. And the rebound is going to come down to Stringer. Stringer gets it up to Shepard, has it knocked away by Bobo. Battle for the basketball, and
looked like a jump ball.
Yeah, I think they're going to call jump ball, and it'll be possession arrow to the Heroes. Hellstern wearing these dark red, almost maroon jerseys with the gold trim. Double team out near midcourt. They're able to break it. They get to the baseline, have it knocked away, and stolen by Louise. Is it to Stringer? And she'll bring it up the front court. Up ahead to Hobbs. Hobbs put up a shot and good. Addie Hobbs with her first points, and as we see so often in these Woodland games, a quick timeout by the opponent. This defense just suffocating Woodland up 6-0 with 4:54 to play in the first quarter. We'll step away for just a moment. This is Woodland Basketball. Stringer is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. Foul called against Kinley White. Stringer, left-handed shooter. First free throw on the way off the back of the rim. No good. She'll get one more. Second free throw on the way, and that one is no good as well. Rebounded here by the Heroes. Verstocki came down with her pass. Up ahead, stolen away by Louise. Here's Hobbs. 2-on-1, going back the other way. Hobbs' layup won't fall. A battle for the rebound. Hobbs able to come down with it. Here's Shepard, and she'll get it back out up high to Stringer. 4.5 to play first quarter. Shepard to Stringer. Colts ahead 6-0. Shepard goes down low to Louise. Finds Hobbs underneath. Good pass right there. And Addie Hobbs has 4 points. Here's a steal off the inbound pass. Shepard's got it. Goes down low to Hobbs. And it's going to be a foul against Hellstern. I don't believe this is going to be a shooting foul.
Looked like they got her just before she put it up.
Kinley White whistled for her second foul. Defensive substitution here for the Heroes. Azul de la Torres Nino comes in. Here's an inbound pass to Hobbs. Back over to Stringer. She pulls up for 3 in the corner. Goes off the top of the backboard. Shepard with the offensive board. Working down low to Louise. To Stringer. Shepard in the corner. She pulls up for 3. That misses everything. Hobbs there for the rebound. She misses. The Leagues follow no good. And we've got a jump ball underneath. And the possession arrow will stay with the Colts.
A lot of action on the offensive boards.
They're so big. I mean, they're just so much bigger than their opposition. Here's at Louise and Hobbs down here. They go into Louise, lob it to her. She finds Hobbs underneath. Her shot won't go. And the rebound is tapped out and run down by Shepard. Woodland works it down to Louise. She goes hook shot, and it's good. Wow, I'm not even sure she saw the basket whenever she let that shot go. And she'll go to the line here with a chance for a 3-point play.
Quite the possession there. About 7 offensive boards. Get that and one. Great start for the Lady Colts here.
Diana Verstocki was called for the foul. And so Louise at the line. Trying to make this an 11-point game. Free throw no good. Rebound run down by Hobbs underneath. And it'll stay with Woodland here in the front court. Looks like the ball's been on this side of the floor for about 90 seconds. Hobbs finds Louise, and her layup is good. Kinsey's got 6 points already, and it's 12-0. Woodland ahead, 3:20 to play first quarter. Here's this full court press. They get it into Verstocki, and she'll get it up floor to Bobo. Bobo goes cross court. Here's a shot up off the glass, no good. Run down by Bobo. Verstocki goes up. Her shot is good, and she's fouled. Yeah, we're going to foul here against Woodland, but who? They're still trying to identify the player. They've called it against Louise. So her first foul.
I guess they called that on the floor.
Oh my, they did. They sure did. They didn't give her the basket. Surprise there, and a steal by Shepard. Gives it to Stringer, and she'll come into the front court. Zerga, cross-court pass to Shepard. They go down low to Hobbs. Good find. She can't finish, though. And Rostake comes with the rebound. Up ahead. Shot won't go. And the rebound run down by White. 2:37 to play first quarter. 12-0. Rostake goes up against the Leagues, has it blocked. She gets her own miss. There's White. And she's going to be fouled up top by Shepard.
A little too strong there, but that size difference for the Colts really showing itself now.
Correction 11, it's Hadley Beaufort, and she'll trigger it in here for the Heroes. Gets it in, and do we have another foul?
She came across the line. Yeah.
Oh, she did. Yep, it's going to be a turnover. And it'll be Woodland Basketball. 2:27 to play in the first quarter. Colts lead this game 12-0. They go down low. Here's Hobbs. Her shot is blocked. Shepard knocks it out to Stringer. Shepard down low to Louise. Puts up a strong shot in the lane. It won't go. Hobbs gets the rebound, but we're going to have a jump ball. And they'll give this to Hellstern. Well, 12-0. I have a sub in here for the Heroes. With Hobbs defending this inbound pass, able to get it in to Rostake. So we're at the floor. Pass is knocked away and stolen by Zerga. Not a great pass. Some good hands by Zerga to get it. Stolen right back here by Beaufort. And Hellstern has, well, they had numbers, but then Beaufort's shot was good, but she traveled. They had numbers, but Woodland was good getting back defensively. And it caused Beaufort to walk with the basketball.
2 times now, Hellstern's had a shot at points there.
That's right.
Just not gone their way.
Shutout still intact for now. Shepard traveled as she came across midcourt. And ball will go back to Hellstern.
Turn it into we can turn it over more battle here.
So Beaufort will inbound it into the backcourt. Hobbs is defending her. They get it into Rostake. And she's double teamed now, and Shepard took it away, but are they going to call her for a foul?
I think so.
Yeah, they are. It's going to be a foul against Woodland, and it's going to be the second foul against Shepard. Beaufort inbounds it, and she has it stolen. Hobbs picks it up. Her shot won't go. And De La Torres Nino comes away with it. Up to Rostake. Goes left side. Shot won't go, and the rebound comes down to Louise. Woodland wants to run. Shepard has it poked away from behind and stolen by Beaufort. Heroes coming back the other way. And Beaufort hit from behind, and if that's going to be on Shepard, it's going to be her third foul. And that is on that with Shepard. She's going to have to take a seat with 3 fouls. Madeline Sihon came into the game. Here's a quick shot up for the Heroes. No good. Rostake comes down with a rebound. Her follow is good. She's got Hellstern's first points. 12-2. Minute 8 left to play in the first quarter. The pass by Zerga knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Woodland in the front court. Kalani Willis missed that shot for Hellstern that led to the second chance. Here's an inbound pass. Hobbs is fouled as she goes up. And she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Addie Hobbs with 4 points tonight. Trying to make it 5 right here. First free throw no good. Woodland 0 for 4 at the free throw line. About the only thing that hasn't gone right for the Colts. One more free throw upcoming here for Hobbs. And that is good. 13-2. Hobbs has 5 points. And she'll move to the point of the press right here as Rostocki gets it in. Go right back to Rostocki. Now she's double teamed to the backcourt. Needs help. Has it tipped away. Stolen by Hobbs. And her shot won't go. Some contact. No foul. Up ahead, Willis. De La Torres Nino back to Willis. Her shot won't go. And Louise has got the board. Down to 45 seconds to play in the quarter. Hobbs on the outlet pass. Has it knocked away from behind. And that'll stay with Woodland in the front court.
Fast pace from both teams so far.
42 seconds to play in the quarter. The inbound pass to Hobbs. She hands it off to Stringer in the corner. Go right side to Serga. Down low, Louise powers up a shot. That won't go. And the rebound comes down to De La Torres Nino. Pass up ahead to Bobo. She may have gone away with a walk. Now to 23 seconds left. Hobbs with a steal at midcourt. Hobbs goes up. Play up good. Addie Hobbs has got 7. And it's 15-2. 12 seconds to play in the quarter. Stocky. A little bit dangerous pass over in front of the Hellstern bench. The Heroes get it into the front court. Bounce pass into the corner. Bobo to Willis. She puts up a shot with the elbow and banks it in at the buzzer. Willis with a buzzer beater. Snaps a big run by Woodland, and the score at the end of the first quarter here in Fayetteville. Woodland leading Hellstern by a score 15-4. This is Woodland basketball. Woodland leads as we get ready to start the second quarter here in Fayetteville. Colts will have possession first. Inbound pass to Stringer. She gets it up ahead to Zerga. Goes underneath the Butler. Has it knocked away. And stolen by the Heroes. Here Marshall went down on the floor and got it, but she was tied up. And the possession arrow will belong to Hellstern. Marshall inbounds it to Willis. Up to Rostocki. There's Beaufort with the basketball. Gets to the elbow. Rostocki dribbles through traffic. And kicks it back out to Bobo. Beaufort has to run it down near midcourt. She's double teamed there. Needs help, and Rostocki's got it. Colts are just relentless defensively and finally force a bad pass from Marshall. Stolen away by Butler.
Great traps.
Here's Stringer, goes left side. Nice backdoor
Yes.
pass to Emerson Lee, but her shot won't go. Offensive run down by Sehon, and she stepped. Traveled as she was trying to get the basketball back out to Stringer up top. (15-4), 5:15 to play in the second quarter. Beaufort gets it up to Rostocki. Goes up against Butler. Her shot won't go. Rebound on the floor. And who's going to get this? They're going to call another jump ball here.
Should be Woodlands now.
It'll be Woodlands basketball. Willis and Butler both on the floor going after that loose ball. A little bit of a full court defense here from Hellstern, man-to-man. Beaufort against Stringer as Stella brings it up. Nice around the back dribble. Finds Lee on the baseline, but she couldn't hold on to the basketball. And that goes out of bounds off of Woodland.
Tough start to the second here. Both teams trying to find a rhythm, it looks like.
4:49 to play before halftime. Woodland ahead 15-4. There's Beaufort. Boy, she needs help. And she's
Close to
going
an over and back there.
It was really close to one, and they gave her a timeout. They gave the bench a timeout for Hellstern. We'll take one, too. 4:40 to play in the first half. Woodland leading Hellstern 15-4 here in our 7th grade game. This is Woodland Basketball. Play before halftime, Woodland ahead 15-4 over Hellstern here in Fayetteville. Avery Marshall will check it into Beaufort. And the trap is just waiting for her to get across midcourt. She bounced it off her foot. Now they said that went off the Seahawk.
Very close to over back.
I know, I thought it was. Marshall will inbound it again. Gets it into Willis. Willis cross-court pass, nearly stolen.
Dangerous.
Beaufort able to come up with it. Bounce pass, and that is on the floor. And Willis and Sehan will battle for it. The jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with Hellstern.
Said last week that boys game might break the record for jump balls, but we've had a few in this one.
Yeah, I think so too. Beaufort gets it to Willis. Marshall down low. Pass knocked away by Butler and stolen by Zerga. Handed off to Stringer. She'll trot into the front court. Bounce pass into the corner. This is Lee. Gets to the elbow. Needs help. Finds Sehan. Sehan. Her pass knocked away and eventually stolen by Marshall. Rustake to Beaufort. In the corner. She's going to get trapped there. After Rustake, another trap on the wing. They find Marshall. Goes down low. Willis gives it to the elbow. Shot up by Beaufort. Won't go. Rebound is knocked over to Stella Stringer. 3:40 to play in the half. It's 15-4. Neither team scored in the second quarter. Zerga goes baseline. Her shot no good, but she was fouled by Willis, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Almost half the quarter gone here. No points. See if she can change that here at the line.
Colts is 1 for 5 at the line tonight. Zerga's first shot on the way, and it's no good. 3 subs coming into the game for the Heroes. One more free throw here for Zerga. This one on the way, and it is good. Her first points of the game. Colts lead 16-4. 3:33 to play before the half. Heroes get it into the front court. Butler. Right side to Zerga. They said that Butler traveled. There's her pivot foot. It'll be another turnover against the Colts. Gillian brings it up to Bobo. Cross-court pass to Lowther. Comes down low to De La Torres-Nino. Back to Lowther. Shot won't go. Offensive rebound to De La Torres-Nino. And now the ball's on the floor. Battle for it. Probably get another jump ball. And we do. It's going to be Woodland's basketball here based on the possession arrow.
No rhythm from either of these teams in the second quarter. Going back to school on a Monday after that long, almost week-long break from the snow. Got to think that that's contributing.
Here's Sihan, goes right side, and her pass is stolen away by Rostake. Not a good pass. Rostake brings it up, goes down low, and it's stolen by Butler. Numbers here for the Colts. 2-on-1. Butler slows it up, though, and goes back out top to Stringer. They'll set up an offense here. Minute 24 to play in the half. Stringer goes left side, and we're going to get a 3-second call here against the Colts.
Wow.
And it's going to be another turnover. Zerga will take a seat for the first time tonight. Becky Wimberly comes in. Minute 20 to play in the half. It's 16-4 Woodland. Here Gillian, she traveled, yep. Just lost the dribble, picked it back up, and then tried to pass it off. Couldn't do that. I'd venture to say we probably had twice as many turnovers as shot attempts here between the two teams in the second quarter.
I don't think you'd be far off.
Sihan goes to the right side, finds Wimberly. She goes baseline, puts up a shot off the glass. Good. Becky Wimberly just into the game, and she's got her first points. It's 18-4.
Maybe that'll be the shot in the arm they need here with just under a minute left.
Gillian gets to midcourt, trapped there, able to get it over to Lowther, and now she's lost her dribble, needs help. They work it back over to Gillian, and they're going to get a reach-in foul here against Sihan. $39 seconds to play in the quarter.
They're going to say, there's one in there.
The Woodland players thought it might have been their basketball, but it's going to stay with Hellstern.
It's been that type of game.
Well, she went over and back. They didn't call it.
Yeah.
And now they're going to get a travel against her as she was double-teamed by Lee and Wimberly. 33 seconds to play in the second quarter. Woodland ahead 18-4. Sihan gets it into Stringer. Stringer gets into the lane. Down low to Butler. They kick it over to Wimberly. Her shot was blocked by Beauford. Butler got the rebound, and Beauford knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Woodland here in the front court. No, they'll say it went off of Woodland.
Wow.
All right, so it'll be Hellstern's ball. 22 seconds to play in the half. Gillian picked up defensively by Lee at midcourt. Bad pass, stolen away by Stringer. They get it up to Lee. Woodland's got numbers. Lee puts up a shot off the glass, no good. Butler's follow is good. Maggie Butler with 2 with 8 seconds to play in the quarter. Down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Gillian, her pass up ahead. Beaufort can't get it. It goes out of bounds. And Woodland, the offense didn't produce a whole lot in the second quarter, but the defense pitched a shutout. The score here at halftime in Fayetteville is Woodland 20. Hellstern 4. We'll have the second half coming up here in about 5 minutes. This is Woodland Basketball. Hey, we'll welcome you back here into Fayetteville Woodland Gymnasium. Colts leading 20-4 as we start the second half of our 7th grade game between Woodland and Hellstern. Here's Verstake's reverse layup, no good. Louise comes down with the rebound for the Colts here. Stringer up ahead to Wimberly. They go down low, and the shot up off the glass and good for Addie Hobbs. 22-4. Colts ahead. Here's Hobbs with the steal. As it's a Stringer. This is Olivia Nelson at the top of the key. Nelson has it knocked away. It's back out to Stringer. 5:12 to play. Stringer goes in the corner to Hobbs. Hobbs just dribbles right around the defense, puts one up off the glass, no good, but she was fouled. And she'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Looking like a lot more structure for the Colts here out of halftime there. Look like a couple set plays those first 2 possessions. Maybe they'll get more of a rhythm here.
9 points for Hobbs as she steps to the line. She's 1 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. One more. Second free throw for Addie Hobbs. Upcoming. And it goes off the front of the rim, no good. 2 for 4 at the line tonight, Hobbs is. It's 23-4, Colts lead. Here's a trap over in the corner, and Beaufort needs help. And she's awfully close to a 5-second call, and there it is. Woodland's defense awfully good. The length of Hobbs and Louise in particular has been really hard for Hellstern to figure out tonight. 4:50 to play in the third quarter. It's 23-4. Stringer hands it off to Hobbs. Hobbs goes in the corner for Wimberly, and Wimberly couldn't pull in the pass. A turnover against the Colts. I want to tell you that the Colts are going to be back here tomorrow. The girls are. They're going to be playing Kimmons in the makeup game from last week. It'll be 5:30 for the 7th graders and 6:30 for the 8th graders. Kimmons out of Fort Smith, a team that feeds into that really good Northside Lady Bears program. Woodland with the ball here after the turnover. Stella Stringer will bring it into the front court. Under 4.5 to play third quarter. There's a screen up high by Louise. Stringer back to Louise. Good cut,
pass.
good find. She just couldn't finish. Hobbs with the rebound, and the follow is good.
Way to stay with it there on the offensive board.
Addie Hobbs has 12 points, nearly half of Woodland's 25.
Got to be careful picking that ball up there about mid-court. Oh.
There's a steal by Wimberly, and then she got fouled by Gillian. And it'll be Woodland's basketball. A couple of subs into the game here for the Heroes. We see Willis back in. And Zahia Maghatam comes in for the first time. Wimberly will inbound it from the sideline near midcourt. Gets it in to Nelson. Nelson goes baseline. Loses the basketball. Hobbs comes up with it.
Great job.
Dribbles down her defender. And goes right up and puts it in. She's got 14. 27-4. 3:50 to play third quarter. Down low, pass knocked away, but it goes right into the hands of Beaufort. She can't finish. Hobbs comes down with the board. Stringer brings it up to Wimberly. Wimberly gets into the lane, and she traveled as she was trying to pass it off to, no, they're going to say it's a foul before. So it's going to be a foul against Beaufort. And we're going to have a sub come in here for the Colts. This is Eliza Lee coming in for the first time. Wimberly will take a seat. 27-4, 3.5 left in the third quarter. Here's an inbound pass to Hobbs. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 more.
Good find there on that inbound.
And while we're talking schedule, just to remind everybody that on Thursday night, Woodland is going to play its crosstown rival, Ramey, over at Fayetteville High School. The 7th grade girls game, as Hobbs' first free throw is no good. The 7th grade girls game begins at 4:45 at Fayetteville High School, and you can watch that game on the Fayetteville Sports Network YouTube page. Again, we will be calling it, but we'll be on the Fayetteville Sports Network YouTube page on Thursday for that game between Woodland and Ramey. We're going to have all 4 Woodland Ramey games on the Fayetteville Sports Network that day. 7th and 8th graders for the boys and the girls all playing at Fayetteville High School. Here's a steal. Stringer up ahead to Hobbs. Hobbs takes those big legs up to the basket, just can't finish it. Gives it over to Lee. Her shot is good. And we've got a shoe that's come off, and that'll allow a sub to come in. Addie Hobbs will go take a seat. Might be the last we see her in the 7th grade game because she'll play in the 8th grade game here in a little bit. Kyla Stovall comes in for the Colts. They lead 29-4, just over 3 minutes left, third quarter. White is going to be fouled by Nelson. We have a mass sub here for the Heroes. They're going to bring 4 new players in during this dead ball. Oh, they ran too many. No, they didn't. Okay.
Almost.
They almost ran too many off the floor. They left 5 out there. Here's an inbound pass. A trap out near midcourt. They go down low, and the pass is nearly stolen away, and it is by Lee. Lee needs help, but they're going to get a jump ball, and it'll stay with Woodland. .251 to play in the third quarter. 29-4. We're getting close to having a running clock. If Woodland gets up by 30 here, we'll have a running clock the rest of the game. Stringer goes hard to the basket. Her shot's up and good off the glass. Stella Stringer makes it 31-4. It's a 27-point game.
Great job, left-handed move as well.
Here's Marshall. That's over and back, and they're just not calling that tonight. Bobo goes cross court to Hogden. Her shot is no good, but it was swatted out of bounds by Kinsey Louise. A couple more subs here for the Colts. Nelson will come off, and Stella Stringer will take her first seat of the game.
Be curious to know if Woodland draws up those traps right there about the mid-court line, or if that just kind of happens naturally, but they're doing a great job of it tonight.
Bobo missed a 3, but it's run down by the Heroes. There's Mahogden, gets it out to Marshall. Marshall guarded by Louise up near the key. Bobo, cross-court pass. And we've got a tie ball. I know they're going to call Louise for a reach-in foul.
Looked like she had a lot of ball there.
Yeah, it did. So we'll stay with the Heroes in the front court. Second team foul against Colts, so no free throws. Marshall will inbound it. McAdams got it. Goes right side, back to Marshall. Down low. De La Torres Nino, her pass is going to be knocked away. It goes off of a Woodland defender, and so it'll stay with the Heroes in the front court. That's Hadley Reagan into the game for the first time for the Colts. Marshall traveled after taking the inbound pass. 8th grade game coming up here in just a minute. We had some 8th grade girls sitting in front of us during the first half of the 7th grade game. They had their homework and their, well, when I was in school, they were TI-83 calculators. They may have
That might be on like
evolved.
87 now,
Yeah.
maybe.
Here's the Colts bring it in. Sihon into the front court. It's to the elbow. Pulls up. Shot won't go. Rebound battled for. Stovall comes away with it, and she got fouled. That's going to be